Welcome back, everybody. This is Lars. Let's play some more KSP SciTech. And we're starting off today with a launch of the Curbden Company Incorporated Limited Unlimited. A new combined reactor and relay system, which I think is going to do quite well in orbit. I want to put a bunch of these guys into a KO stationary orbit, basically just locking them to certain spaces above the world. We want to make sure that we actually get like above the thing here. Okay, let's say. Actually, let's go for 2,500 first, and then we'll go further up. I think that should be the easiest one. Just do this, get out to our app webs. We want an orbital period of 6 hours exactly, or as exactly as possible. That is the clue to actually getting into a turbostationary orbit. The waste heat is increasing. We should get these guys out. I hope it's enough. If not, we'll just have to go and make another radiator thing here. We have, you know, connection points and everything. Waste heat is still increasing. That is not good. I guess we can set up the transmitter and the relay, and soon we will be able to burn and set that up. I don't want to get this too high. That would be bad. I think actually we might as well deactivate this generator. Oh, that didn't really do anything. We would have to actually turn this thing off, and then we would need people out here. Alright, let's just enable the generator, get us up to our app webs, and do the burn. If this actually gets disabled, I don't know if that's a big problem, as I think it'll just stop. And then when you try to receive power from it, it'll of course start back up, because then you are bleeding off the thermal energy. I think that's how it works. If not, we'll just have to go up there and fix it. Alright, so let's go 2,500 by something. I think it's 2,800 we need to go to anyways. It doesn't matter if we burn this one up a bit. Okay, so let's see. Okay, where are we now? We are... Oh, hello. This is where the curb gen, yeah, we can use the curb gen as our marker. We want to make sure that we are above it, that our app webs is, our app webs is actually a bit high. Could burn down to push this thing, like burn, from this point we can burn at the blue positive marker, and you see that the app webs is lowering and the periapps is increasing. Oh, I think actually that's the thing. 2,800 and something. So we are going a bit faster than this right now. I guess we will just have to go for a couple of rounds here. And hopefully we aren't... I didn't leave my guy on the ground, did I? Out there. Docking system, mine ship. Yes, we have 3 people on the mission ship around Minmus, and we have tons of stuff there, so we don't have to be too stressed out by that. CurbGen is now ahead of us. We are going to... There we go. Yeah, so this is that webs where we want to burn. Look at this, we are almost straight above it. And now we're just going to burn into an orbital period of 6 hours, and that should lock us into a stable orbit. Oh. Come on. 6 hours, please. We'll do the last couple of minutes. Like the fine-tuning we'll do with RCS. So we are a bit high on this side. It doesn't matter, we are just going to fluctuate a bit around here. Okay, and there's a reason why I do this on RCS. It's just so much simpler. Oh, okay, yeah, 0.2 seconds off, that's fine. Of course, this thing now is almost full of waste heat. thermal power is like this. I don't know. It is transmitting, but it's not making the megajoules. I guess we'll have to go down back to the launch pad and just see if we can make a test system for this. Alright, so I really have no idea how this is going to work. Let's get these guys up and activate the receiver just to see. Yes, and so we have the auto mode here, which I still don't understand, but alright, so we are getting some input power. It's not bad actually. We'll turn this on, and so I added the xenon. I added some different stuff here. Oh, now it is actually working. It is producing 9. That's 35 things of thrust. That's actually quite good. Or we can go to propellant, the augmented arc jet. I don't know. That is quite nice. We just used up all our xenon gas though. We can go on monopropellant. As you can see, we are using monopropellant right now. We are getting a bunch of thrust actually. That's it's quite good. I do like this. So the interesting thing here is looking at the ISP, 700 and something on ground, which is very good. Toggle propellant. We will go to the liquid. Is there liquid and oxygen? I guess we don't need the oxidizer for this or something. No, so it's not using the oxidizer at all. And now we are getting, yeah, this is good. We are getting 35 things of thrust. We don't have xenon, of course. Monopropellant is more, but it is much less efficient. Look at this, 3,000 seconds or of specific impulse. This is very good. I actually think this thing would fly. Oh yeah, of course these things are going to fall off and everything, yeah, and that's going to create problems, and then this thing dies, and yeah. We're going to just revert this flight because that was just a simulation. So we're going to do one more test, and this thing, oh, I hope this doesn't create any problems. So first of all, just find out this thing. Of course we don't have any electrical thing here, and we will can activate the engine, but we will toggle the propellant to, oh, it actually went to liquid. Look at this, 9,500 meters a second of this thing. It is crazy. And we have the things here for the waste heat. I think we will just fire up until we reach 1 point something here. Just to make sure this thing actually goes away first. Turn on the SAS and fire up. Now we don't have a lot of thrust weight ratio here, but it doesn't matter much. This is of course going to take quite a while to get up there. So I'll see if we can get this thing somewhere a bit more interesting. Okay, so the first interesting thing we are going to check out here, 2 satellites, 1 relay. It's cool. Input power is getting better, of course, when we're getting out of the atmosphere. What I'm afraid of now is us trying to... Oh, no, okay, that's a bit early. I think it's just catching too much stuff here, but... yeah. Try to get back up, please. Come on. I want to see if this fluctuates. Okay, so let's get a bit further up first. I think it's top heavy-ish. So we are going to go more or less straight up here because I don't want to get too far away from the generator up there. Generator / relay, of course. Okay. Let's see, so we are at 30. Let's get an AmpWebs barely out of the atmosphere. And as you can see here, well, we might as well try doing the gravity turn. I think I turned this probe around somehow. Okay, so let's try doing gravity turn and see how that actually affects our input power. How far do we have to go before it drops? Yeah, there it drops because we aren't... We're still getting some, but now we are not pointing at the thing. Okay, you can see here. Basically, the only thing that happens is that our thrust goes down. How far can we actually go before it stops? No. And now we're actually pointing at the thing down there, of course. So we have a satellite up here. If we had one over here-ish, maybe... I think we need like 6 of them around Kerbin, and then that should be good. We should be able to at least use these as launch vehicles with small amounts of fuel and weight. Okay, so I guess this test was very successful. We're able to contain the waste heat in these guys. We have a horrible amount of delta V. If we had the transmitters everywhere, we could probably just, yeah. So, what I think, do we want like a proper reactor everywhere? Or do we just want one reactor on each side of the planet and then relays all around? That's the big question. I think we might just want the relays, actually. It will make everything a lot simpler to manage, as if we want to refuel the generators, we don't have to go to like all of them all the time. We could just do one mission out to each of them, or maybe like one mission to both if we have proper engines and everything, and that should be fine. So we're going pretty quick here. I guess we could just do this to slow down a bit more. Holy hell, that was... It was dropping like crazy. Alright, so disable the receiver. Okay, I think I could just revert this thing actually. Okay, so we're just fine-tuning this thing, and I'm more or less at this here. So what I want to do now is go for an orbital period of 5 hours to get 1 hour ahead and then circularize. I think that should be the perfect spot for it. In theory, I think that should be fine. We would like to do a thing here though, and we have used half of our monopropellant. It's gonna be fine though. Let's see, just 20 meters a second over here. That should be fine. Just oh, we're still warping. Okay, so go. 1 hour and something left till we do one small correction just to get our inclination a bit better. It doesn't matter. It has no practical consequence if it's a bit off in this scenario, but I still kind of want to just fix that. And we're just using normal RCS boosters or RCS thrusters on this one. It's simple enough to do, really. So we are going to now have to go, since our inclination is pretty low. Can we actually get it better? Yeah. Sure. Just go for, yeah, that's good. So get back around here, do the burn. I like the correction. We have used only half of our stuff here, and we were actually on a suborbital trajectory when we started this, or when we started the burnout here. I think I had like 11 meters a second left when we got out here. Okay, this should be perfect. When say we launch over here, we have to do the burn to like a gravity turn. We will hit this relay, and these should be able to see each other at all times. Yeah. This should be fine. Okay. We will then. We are past our app webs. We need to do this now. Oh no, like this. Go. And we will increase this just straight to 6 hours as precise as possible. And this satellite should be done up here. Well, we still have to activate it, of course, but it's gonna be fine. Yeah, 6 hours. Oh, we had it there. Yeah, and 0.6 seconds. Yeah, that is very good. Okay, docking port of this thing, just in case we want to bring it back down. We could just grab it and bring it with us, or if we have to move it somewhere else, like really far. Okay, so activate the relay. Satellite's connected 0 of 2. I don't know if I actually have to like point it towards this thing or not. I'm not sure how this works. You might actually have to go with like 2 of these guys. Okay, and SAS on, please. Now it should permanently be well, not really. Okay, so of course the relay here wouldn't work right away because it doesn't need to connect. There's no reason for it, I think. But we'll switch to the generator in space here, just to see if this thing actually has to point towards it. Okay, so we have this thing is the relay, this is the transmitter. I guess it's the transmitter that needs to be pointed that way. So we could just pretty simply here go north-ish. That should do it. I think we should be actually pointing like this anyway. It doesn't, okay, maybe it doesn't matter much. So this is the transceiver. We will just turn you around like this. And I don't know if that is what needs to be done to make this work. Hopefully it won't. No. No things. Oh, this is a relay. Oh, right. Oops. We could do a solar powered one, couldn't we? I don't know how, like as a backup thing. Okay, so this transceiver is input power offline. This is a relay. This thing is transmission 100 beam power, 500 and something. It can actually beam, I think. Transmitter active, network depth, that's 0. And the generator is generating. Oh, why is your efficiency so low? I think it's because of the waste heat. Just yeah, core temperature is good. So this can give us like 2000 gigawatts. I don't know what kind of unit that is though. How quickly that would yeah, let's see. So this, I just go for a little while, see here. Yeah, so now it is slower and instant. Okay, so it's a lot of power. We would have to do like a huge thing to ooh. Yeah, we would have to do a really huge thing to actually be able to do solar or get very close. I saw Scott Manley do that that approach. Okay, I'll just get the rest of the relays and the second one of these guys up into the air. Did we enable the radiators though? I did put radiators on this thing, didn't I? I hope I did. I don't know if I need to, but I hope I did. Well, it's a relay. It shouldn't maybe not need them. Okay, I guess we'll have to see if this thing actually accumulates waste heat. It does, but no, it actually radiates it as well. No? I don't know how this actually works. So now we are at least the other way here. Okay, let's go one more day here or so. Yeah, we are accumulating some waste heat. We might have to put some radiators on it. I thought these things were radiators as well, but maybe I was wrong. I guess waste heat, the only thing that would happen would be that it would be more megajoules. I don't know. Well, I'll have to read up on that, but I'll do that and then send up some more satellites. Okay, so we got the satellites up now, and I also sent up another payload because we are actually reaching the point where we are getting to a MOHO window, and we need to deal with that because MOHO, well, there's a lot of science out there. So let's see, activate the receiver. I think you can activate 2 of them, right? Yeah, this should get power from both sides, and we will engage the engine. That one should be active. Yeah, that is very cool. Augmented arc jets. Yeah, that's cool. And let's just boost ourselves into an orbit. Should be fairly easy. This thing actually gives us 75 thrust. It is slightly better on the thrust to weight ratio than yeah, look at this. This is pretty decent. Than the oh, what is it called? The nuclear engine. Oh, we need this as well. Deployed radiator, please. I did not add any things for that. I should have, maybe. Yeah, it's better than the nuclear engine for thrust-to-weight ratio, and it's so much better on the Delta V. Look at this. We don't have much fuel. 184 units. That's it. But the ISP of this thing is just... the nuclear engine is 800 max. This one is almost 3000. That is comparable to a jet engine. And it uses the beam power, of course, but we have 4 of these guys up now. As you can see, decently well spread out. We're actually soon gonna go into an area where there's none, I think. So where we are, no, we are here actually. So we are going to have good coverage for a while. Okay, so I should probably set up the thing over here, the maneuver node. This thing is not as slow as a nuclear thing, and now I could probably show you all the goodies in this thing. First of all, let's open up this base. So you have the normal, the ScanSat scanner, and you have the multispectral scanner. Both are able to be deployed inside there. We have like a universal storage thing with some nuclear generator things, the radio isotope ones. You have the material-based doors, which is basically the Science Junior in universal storage form. So the whole thing here is universal storage. It is very cool. It is very, very cool. And I suspect that we might actually end up having to do some tweaking of our power network, setting up some more satellites, maybe some in extremely high Kerbin orbit like relays, and then a couple in a lower solar orbit just to get some off sync things, so we can more easily send some power out into the solar system. We might need a lot of these guys. Of course, the ones outside our Kerbin system, we don't want to have any generators, because we are not going to be able to actually refuel them. Okay, yeah. We have 5,000 meters a second left when we leave here. Should be more than enough to rendezvous with Moho, I hope. Worst case, we'll just do a flyby and not an orbit. I want to orbit, but I will accept a flyby. Just because a flyby would still, as long as we can get within like the low orbit thing or the low altitude thing, we should be able to get a ton of science, right? So I guess that's good. We are going to do an adjustment right outside anyway. And let's see, Mr. Goo we don't want to do here. We have only 2 of those, but the RPWS antenna, I think, I don't know if that's going to work all the way out here, but if it is, yeah, so we should transfer that. We have a decent amount of electric charge, so you toggle that, sweet. And you are the materials bay, you are the orbital telescope, which I do want to check out. We have the magnetometer boom, which we'll check. Yeah, 12 science, sweet, we'll do that. And 10 science. So again, it's not a lot of science out here, but it is some, and it's the first one we have. We also have the log temperature and log pressure data. No, so we cannot do that right away. We could of course do the sciencey things here, but I really don't want to. The other guys aren't able to do anything. Can I still do more? No. Alright, toggle you, go back in. And that's the science we can do out here. Okay, back at the science ship around Minmus, which is doing quite well for itself. We can check out here and see that we are down to like 2/3 of our monopropellant. I think we could safely do 3 trips. We could probably get 4 in there, but I will prefer to only do 3. We'll check after the 3rd if we were much more efficient at that time, we will of course do more, but I don't see really that happening. So we have the big map here. Should be able to have a look at that. Are we able to see biomes at all? I'm not sure that we actually have a biome scanner around here. No. Or wait, did we open map? Ah, of course, we need to open map first, I think. Big map. Yeah, so something's happening here. Again, I don't know that we actually have the biome thing here, but we do have the altimetry. We should have the, we have the altimetries. We're able to see where any really low areas and high areas are. We only have it in black and white though, but it's easy enough. This is basically a height map, which is decent enough. We are right over here. Should probably get down to one of the other areas here. We need to find a biome we haven't been in yet. It's very important to do this the most efficient way. The slope map, we don't care about that. Could we do like color? Oh, whatever. This is fine, I guess. Just close the map. Okay, so I guess I'll do a couple of more missions, and we can see if we can't get these guys home in this episode. Okay, so we actually ended up in a semi-dangerous situation here. This thing actually lost a couple of parts, and they just flew by, like over here, a couple of meters away. But I think, except for that, the descent is looking good. We have enough stuff here for the SAS to hold. The other ship, the thing is just going to burn up in the atmosphere. I could have kept that stuff, but it has no real value to me, so might as well just chuck it. Chuck it. Sometimes, you know, it's best to just get rid of some of this junk. I could have put a lot of parachutes on it. I could have tried like reusing it with docking ports and adding a new capsule. I could have gone up there, refueled it, and gotten these guys back down with the shuttle. But it wasn't hard to get up there, and it wasn't expensive, like very expensive at least, to send up. So reusing it at this point, when we know that part of the design was faulty, that well, we did lose our probes, we would have to get somewhere to actually get a new probe on it, or like a lander. It was not worth it, and it was never designed to actually be reused. Okay, so we are slowing down pretty quickly here. We don't have the... Hello, why are you this way? No, not this again. Seriously, no. No chance. Alright, we have to get these guys out quickly. Oh, and we are good. Okay, please don't create any trouble. Okay, yeah. I was a bit afraid there. I should start using like a couple of these guys, just bigger, and then a drogue chute I could actually release earlier. Or I could have told these guys to just expand a bit earlier and then gotten this thing out. I will live and learn and all that stuff. We're at least getting better. And this thing is down. We can do another crew report. I don't know if we've been here. No, we have not, so keep that data. We will EVA you, and you will do this. Yes, keep the data, put it in the thing. Oh, I don't know if you are going to be able to get up. I think we'll just leave this sample. It's not worth more than a couple of science anyway. I had like 60 science something, and now we have 1,000. 670 from this return, and then another like 300 that we have sent back since the last time I was around here. We got some funds from recovered parts, not much, but we did recover some of the launch stage and stuff as well, so it's not that expensive. We got some more reputation. We have the guys back home. And I guess I'll have to start looking into the science, and then I have to start looking into what to do in the next episode. But until then, I'll see ya.